Welcome to my channel. This is Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK. On this channel, we talk about my real estate endeavors. We also have the top real estate producers and the top entrepreneurs in the country. Be sure to click the link below with Justin P with his Support Black Colleges marketing course. Also with Jason White's Crack the Code affiliate link, click that below as well. Also to support the channel, Webull, M1 Finance, Chase, Discover, Robinhood, and Public, a stock trading app. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Real Estate Guru PK signing out. All right, welcome to the episode. I got B-Mac, aka Whatabarber.
Sir.
Let's start with how'd you get your nicknames?
How'd I get my nickname? I remember I was in barber school with my homeboy Nick. We had just went to a barber college. We went to a barber competition. You know what I'm saying? And back then, that's when niggas used to smoke, you know, and so we just chilling. I don't know where we went to Whataburger. Yeah, we had to go to Whataburger, and then we were just like, oh, we ought to be Whatabarbers, you know what I'm saying? And so we was gonna have a whole little clique, you know what I'm saying, have a whole crew. But he really stopped cutting. I just took it along and kept moving. But it was clever, you know what I'm saying? So people gonna remember Whatabarber, just like Whataburger. When you hungry, think about Whataburger, you gonna think about me, you feel me?
How'd you get the name B-Mac?
B-Mac? Well, my first name is Brandon and last name McKinney. So that was easy. I've been having B-Mac for since a kid. Like my mama, I call my mama, she's like, hey, B-Mac. So people gonna know that because that's simple the name, you know what I'm saying?
You wanna start with your childhood or where you wanna go?
Wherever you wanna go.
All right, so you from Dallas, right?
Dallas, Texas.
So how'd you, what brought you to Houston? How was Dallas like?
I'm finna be 37, so in Dallas, back in the day, totally different from now. So back then, all I did was really just play basketball, play sports. You know what I'm saying? Go to school. We played outside then. You know what I'm saying? Even if you couldn't go to the rec or something, we stay in apartments, you and your homies, dribble everywhere, go find a park, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I really did, play sports, pretty much. Pretty much, that's it.
So, how was your upbringing like with your moms?
Oh, my mom, she was strict. You know, it was one of them type of things where you be like, man, I can't stand her. Like, you couldn't talk on the phone. My mom would always be like, I'd be like, can I? She'd be like, I don't know, can you? Like, she's strict, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it because it made me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? So, but the first question, you was like, what brought me from Dallas to Houston is, of course, back then we used to always try to play sports, try to go somewhere and play. But I figured that I'm not gonna play anywhere. So I thought about staying in Texas. So I'm like, was it gonna go to Austin? Was it gonna go to San Antonio? Was it gonna stay in Dallas? So Houston was like the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So chose U of H. I remember I went and did a visit, and I ran track too as well. And I had I think regional track meet, and it was in Waco and Baylor or whatever. So I went all the way to the thing, and then my mama dropped me off in Baylor on the way home. You know what I'm saying? So and now been here since 2003.
Was she tripping on your tattoos?
Nah, I got my first tattoo when I turned 18. Yeah. So I was out of school though when I turned 18. I'm a summer baby. So I got my first tattoo. It was like a little B, like the old English B everybody get, like the old English letters. Then I backdoored when they got my B-Mac tattoo with a basketball on there like a week later. But nah, she wasn't tripping. Cool.
That's cool.
Well, now it was so cool that when I first got here and got more tattoos, one dude I used to go to, she come out here and got a tattoo from him, so she started getting tattoos.
Are your moms?
But she not like tatted like me.
So you got your moms on tattoos?
Yeah, I got on tattoo, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but she not tatted like me. She got a few, but not tatted like me.
So what got you into cutting hair?
Cutting hair? Really, honestly, being cheap. So back in the day, I used to decide, cut my own hair and then go get an edge up, like cut it all even low. But also my dad used to cut hair all the time, so I wasn't used to going to like the barbershop, you know what I'm saying? So he always cut my hair when I went to his house on the weekend. So barber ain't been in my family, you know what I'm saying? So he always cut his own hair, cut my hair. But then I got some clippers, all even, then go get an edge up being cheap. Then I'll just start practicing over and over. Then I had like people in high school that I tried on and got better. When I went to U of H, started cutting more. So I've been cutting a long time.
So nobody taught you how to cut hair? You just, no tutorials, nothing? No YouTube?
You went YouTube like that? We didn't have 2021. Not 2021, 2001. I'd be fucked it up.
Yeah, you good.
So 2001, yeah. I mean, we might have. It probably would. I don't even know when YouTube started, but it definitely wasn't no tutorials. But it made sense to me. Like if you got the guard open, it's gonna take off less, and then just practice with it. But I didn't really do all that fading until I practiced on other people. Like mine was just all even.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
Oh yeah, for sure. One of the stories I always tell people is that during when September 11 happened, I was actually in art class, so I really think art really helped out because my art teacher was the females basketball coach, so me and her clicked like that. So just being in art, you know what I'm saying? So
you draw?
Yeah, I can draw, but I think that's what helped. But I'm not like an artist like that, but I could draw. Like I used to draw like Mickey Mouse and all that type of stuff, and bubble letters and all that type of stuff. So I could draw the cartoon, but not like that. But I think that helped, especially learning all the little small stuff when it comes to art. Did in art class.
So your first love was basketball?
Nah, first love was football.
Oh, football?
Yeah. But no, I played football. My uncle played football in the country. My mom used to send me out to the country all the time. So my uncle was like real good, and I looked up to him. But he didn't go play anywhere. Like he was that good to go to the league, but being the way they are in the country and the way my grandma was, she shipped him out to the Army. So he went to the Army or whatever. But we used to go to the field house. I used to be with him. In the country, you really ain't got too much to do. Go to the field house, work out, and do that type of stuff. So I played like running back and corner, but I played more of corner. But in ninth grade, I was like good, but they had me on the B team. Like, you got me on the B team, and it's like, okay, cool. And I went straight basketball.
So you wasn't starting?
Oh, I started on the B team, but
so that was JV or
no, ninth grade. We had a ninth grade center.
Oh, okay.
So we had just straight ninth grade school, ninth grade center. So we had two teams, that many people.
Okay.
Because we had two junior highs that went from having ninth grade to now they were just 7th to 8th. So those two junior highs came together. So we was just a big school. Do
you feel like if you'd have stuck with football, you would have made it?
Nah. No. Because I was little. I was scrawny. I didn't work out. The only thing I really did when I was younger, worked out on legs because being short trying to dunk.
I just don't picture you that small though. Like how small was you?
Man, I used to be like 130, 140. Like
serious?
Yeah. I didn't like my whole life. I've been between that and 150, and then I started doing the fitness competitions.
Okay.
So it never worked out to be big, but it got bigger. So
what got you into like health, like being healthy and eating healthy and
the competitions? So at first, I started going 24-hour fitness because being small, you got a little beer belly, and it's like, I ain't trying to be like this. So I got the 24-hour membership, and that's when I started going to Maryland or whatever. But yeah, and then I cut this one chick hair, and she was a nutritionist. And so she was like, oh, I can help you out with that. And then one of my homeboys, Cosmo, shout out Cosmo, he was like,
the promoter.
Well, he don't really promote anymore, but he make the flyers and stuff. Mm-hmm. So with him, he was like, on my bucket, he had that on his bucket list to do a fitness competition. And so I was like, shit, I'm gonna try the same one with him. And then the old girl was like, she felt like I was disciplined and knew that I can follow her stuff. And I followed her stuff. And then from there, I did that shit for like 4 or 5 years. But that shit tough, man. Because you got to think about, you can't drink, you got to eat a certain way. And then let's say Friday night, Saturday night, I got to go to the gym. So I can't hang with my friends. So it was cool. I won a few competitions, but that lifestyle ain't for me. It was cool, you know what I mean? But nah.
What makes you so disciplined?
I don't know. Maybe that's just in my blood. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. But I'm disciplined though. So
why do you have so much self-control?
I think it's all mental. If you want to do whatever you want to do, you're going to do it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's mental. So you want to win, you're going to do what it takes to win.
It's not that easy to a lot of people.
It's not. But I try to motivate people and tell them it's mental. Of course they know, but I mean, like something simple like, I feel like the mind is strong. You know what I mean? Just like I used to smoke Black and Miles back in the day when I drink. And I seen the commercial with the lady was like, I started smoking like that. You know what I mean? I went cold turkey. I don't know, because it's mental to me. Like If I want to win, I'm gonna win. Like if I like with basketball, I want to do this. I want to get this move off. I'm not gonna leave until I get this move off. Type of stuff. You know what I mean? You know, back in the day, you can't leave the gym until you make a shot. Type of stuff. So I don't know. So I don't like quitting. So
what do you think the discipline started at? The self-control started at, like how early of an age when you developed that?
I think it probably had to do with my mom being strict and I got to do the right things, you know what I'm saying? But probably just being in sports and competitive all the time. Like you can't be good or be the best if you don't, you know what I'm saying, be disciplined.
Okay.
But I mean, like with the competitions, I wanted to win and I won, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you really look at it, like, I think it took about a good 90 days transferring your body. I'm like, after that 90 days, I'm going to look a certain way. 90 days going to go by fast, time fly, you know what I mean?
Do you consider yourself the number one barber in Houston, Texas?
Nah. It's so many people that are good at cutting hair. It's enough money for all of us. So when it comes to barbering and cutting hair, I don't even care about that. That's why I don't really post haircuts on my page like all the time. Like, but when in reality, think about how many men are in the world. Like it's enough money for all of us. Everybody's good. Just like, I mean,
you consider yourself one of the tops.
Yeah, but when it comes to barbering, I really just honestly do it to make my money, go about my business, and had a relationships with the people that I've been doing. Y'all been cutting hair for almost 20 years, so I don't even care about that type of stuff anymore.
I mean, but you got to be you got same guys coming to you for the last
years.
So like, you got to be up there.
I mean, I'm good at what I do, of course. The good conversation. One of the biggest things that a lot of people come to me because I go by appointments and I'm on time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those type of barbers that
late
tell you be here at 1 and then they don't get in the chair to 2:33. You know what I'm saying? So that plays a big part of it too. I'm not trying to be funny, but do you consider yourself like a psychologist? Because you know how like... Well, I think it more be of a therapist. Like
a therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of that. So people are able to come in, even... My therapy, like they be my therapist too. So like I got situations and they be like, hey, what happened last week? Did you get through that? You know, same way. And then you just got those relationships with them people. So that's what I enjoy more. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, when I get the haircut and they pick up the mirror and they smile and they cool, yeah. That too, that makes me feel good. But
the conversations.
Yeah, the conversations. So
yeah. Have you had a client that was going through like a rough time and you got them through it?
Yeah, a lot of them. And I be trying to tell.
Can you talk about any like specific situations?
Well, off the head right now, I don't have any. But I just know like I try to like motivate people to do the right things pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So like if they I just tell them what I feel, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just up to them to do what they, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I listen and give them my opinion. But I can't think of anything off jump right now. Oh,
that's cool. So let's talk about the Mavericks.
The Mavs, man. We we ain't coming back, but
y'all could.
I mean, it's possible.
1 game at a time.
Yeah, 1 game at a time. It's possible if we win Game 5. If we win Game 5, they got to come back to Dallas for Game 6, and then never know what happened in Game 7 because they didn't think we was gonna win Game 7 against the number 1 team. So it's possible. Who
do y'all think y'all need to beat the Warriors right now? Like what specific player?
As far as I was on TikTok arguing with people because like one day the Mavs straight, the next day they need help. I really think right now to beat the Warriors, I think all they need to do is just drive the ball and make shots. Like they don't need anybody else. And then people are like, oh, Luka needs another person to do this. But I kind of feel like when we play ISO ball, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of having somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to have the ball. Because that's what we got Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie for. So let's say if Levine or Bradley Beal or somebody like that comes, what would be the point if Luka holds the ball for 17 seconds?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Levine could play off the ball a little bit.
Yeah, but he probably going to the Lakers though, so you know what I'm saying.
Do you think Aiden is the answer? Because y'all give up a lot of offensive rebounds.
I mean, Dwight Powell is not, but he does what he's supposed to do when he's supposed to. But he doesn't give us enough. But we definitely Yeah, I think we definitely need somebody who can rebound and make shots in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily saying a Chris Bosh type person, but somebody that can make shots. Like, think about Al Horford or something for the Celtics. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's that little piece.
Yeah. And we definitely need a vet. We don't have any veterans, so everybody young.
I think kids enough. I think he's in that locker room telling everybody. You don't think he's telling everybody what they need to do and work on? If
that's the case, we wouldn't have lost game 2. You got 6 minutes of bonus. You don't drive the ball.
But it's a fragile league now. These coaches can't like back in the day. Chris Webber got into it with Don Nelson, and Chris Webber was gone. I forgot who else. Spreewell's ostracized. He's kicked off the team. I know what happened, but it was about the coach. George Carr got into it with Glenn Robinson and Ray Allen, and they're gone. And then they rebuild. Like, that's not going to happen no more. It's a players league driven. It's driven by the players now. Yeah. I think it started with LeBron playing quarterback. When he's playing the manager. I think Kidd, if he's not saying what he needs to say, is because he's scared of stepping on toes with Luka and.
Well, I mean, I get that point, but what I'm saying is, you got 6 minutes of bonus. It's so easy to tell your team to drive and stop shooting shots. Just like when we won, well, they did it a little bit in game 3. We still lost, but game 4, they stopped shooting those shots. Like Finley, he started pump faking and going to the hole. Look how many times he scored in the hole. Like, he went to the hole like 5 times, got dunks 3 times. Like, he could have easily told them that. You scored 13 points in the third quarter. You was up 14-15. Now you down. Well, actually, you was up by 2 before the fourth quarter. Luka went to the hole 1 time with 2 minutes left. Like, that's dumb. I'm a point guard, so I already know. Why are you getting Looney? You ain't got Looney on you the whole game. Now, why are you shooting jump shots over Looney? Why you not attacking him, get fouled, boom, free throw? You can get 13 points off free throws.
Do you feel like they were scared of getting hurt?
Getting hurt, like an injury hurt?
Yeah.
Nah. Because, I mean, we're driving now. So they don't make any sense. I think it was just bad coaching. Like, you got 6 minutes of bonus. Anybody knows what to do. Drive to the basket.
Well, who's a better coach, you, Kidd or Carlisle?
I
don't think y'all would have went that far with Carlisle.
That's why I about to say, because Kidd showed great coaching skills when we played the Suns.
Yeah.
Like, hey, the boy, I got a whole video showing about how he broke it down and made the defense, and you go look at the difference between game 1 and 2 to the rest of the season. I mean, the rest of the series. Like, Kidd did that, so that's what's pissing me off right now. It's like, come on, man. Like, this offense had to be better. You got to make them drive.
But like I said, do you feel like he's scared of stepping on toes?
Not really. I think he's for Luka.
He's for Luka?
Yeah. So, but it's just like Luka's just young. I mean, he's not really young, but he still got to learn.
He's like a grown man, though.
Yeah.
That Euro League is like, he was playing with grown men.
But he still has to understand that level of the Western Conference Finals, though. So he's young in that sense. But I feel like he going to get him a ring for sure.
Yeah, I think y'all need one more piece.
Yeah, well, probably so. Probably so. But I feel like with being another piece, yes, a better big, then also, at first I like Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't think he really like that, so I think we need another person that can go score. And then hopefully we don't lose Brunson. But
so you don't like Dinwiddie no more?
Nah, I used to, but I feel like now I'm paying attention to his game. Really, honestly, all he does is he just dribble, stand up, and do a step back, or he try to get to the hole, but he does a lot of stuff. I'm like, what is this dude doing? So I liked him at first. But
I thought he was y'all answer, to be honest with you.
I thought he was at first, but he was playing good. My homeboy in my group chat always be like, oh, Dumbwitty. He called him Dumbwitty. I'm like, oh, he scored the game winner. Like, I was on his side, but now I start looking at him like, yeah, he not it.
But I mean, that was a good trade for Porzingis.
Oh yeah, way better. We wouldn't be here if we had.
Okay.
Nah, we wouldn't be here.
Y'all probably lost in the first round.
Probably so. Because first of all, he wouldn't even been in the game. He probably been hurt.
Exactly.
But I feel like also the Mavs need to do better with Bertans. Like, they don't run no plays for him, so it's like, you know, if you know how you playing at 24 or something, and somebody just run around because they don't know where to be, it's like he just be running around. Bro, if you can call some plays for him like Steph and get him open off the screen, that boy is a flamethrower. Yeah, so that's why I'm not understanding. The only time they call a play for him is off of inbounds or something. Like, bro, he just be going to screen, run over here, just trying to get to open space. But if you get a play for him, boy, he's gonna knock it down.
I feel like Kid does not want to step on Luka's toes.
Maybe so.
Mark Cuban loves Luka.
Everybody love Luka, man.
You heard what he said about would he choose Luka over his wife? And he's like, I'll go to the divorce. I'll get my divorce right now.
Oh, I didn't even.
You hear that? He loves Luka.
Luka gonna get him some rings and bring us some more money. That's probably why. Because I mean, Luka the truth. I'm sorry, he like LeBron, but can score.
if y'all don't sign what's his name in the offseason, y'all think y'all gonna bring it back, or y'all?
If we don't sign who?
The left-handed dude. I forgot.
Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson.
If we don't sign him, I think we'll find somebody, but I don't really I like Brunson, but I don't feel like he can go to another team and do what he's doing.
Do the same thing.
Because I'm like,
so you think he's like JJ Barea?
Yeah, he is our JJ Barea, but he way better than JJ Barea. But that same sense of like beating the Lakers 4-0. Whoever Laker fan listen to this.
When Barrera left, he was like, he had to come back. When he went to Minnesota, he didn't get like no PT. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but I don't feel like he works good with the mask, because you got to think about his only game is trying to just do all that, get to the hole. But if you number one for somebody's team, that's not gonna work with you being little. So your game gonna have to change, unless it's another player on that team that can go get their bucket too. Okay. But if he's like the main person, then that's easy to stop you. So
let's talk about the 27 Mavs. So everybody says that LeBron, nobody talks about them losing to the Spurs in 2014. They just talk about that 2011. Yeah. And I was talking to you before we started. So you feel like the Mavs was a better team than the Miami Heat?
I mean, you know how I
think overall y'all had a better team, but they had those 3 Hall of Fame players, and y'all just had Dirk.
But that was their first year, yeah. So it's kind of like, you gotta think about sometimes, because I've done it like being at 24. I'm on a team by myself and it's like no other scores, but if you focusing on me and I pass to him, just pray he knock down a shot, compared to somebody trying to get the all-star team, because everybody can't play together.
Exactly.
So I feel like that's what happened, really. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like Dwayne Wade, piggyback on what you said, I feel like LeBron and Dwayne Wade was still trying to figure out whose team it was. Yeah. They were still fighting over the ball. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of shots that Dwayne Wade took that LeBron should have took. Yeah. But then you see later on with Kyrie, LeBron kind of needs somebody to make those clutch shots.
Yeah. Because he can't do it. I mean, you need 2 people these days.
You do. So
you need 2 people for sure. We ain't got 2 people, but I'll say with Spencer, Dinwiddie, and Brunson, they make 2. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just if Luka gets the ball out of his hands, he can't be trying to just pick and roll at the top end for 17 seconds. That's it. If we just move the ball and penetrate, they tough to beat. Because, me and my homeboy, we was like, when we first got him, and then really in the second half of the season, we were really number 1 in everything. I think behind besides defense, we was number 2 and 3 with the Celtics in Miami. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, we used to literally dribble the ball, swing, and shot wide open shots. So I was really like, can't nobody beat us. So I have no idea why we're not doing that, but they do that when Luka's on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like when it's all said and done, Luka's going to be one of the top?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Top 10? You think he's going to be top 10 of all time?
Man, I don't know if it's top 10, but he going to be up there. You going to know Luka, because he going to do everything. And then right now, his stats are already cold. Closeout games, he averaging more than 30.
How you feel about his defense?
You know what? With the defense thing, me and my homeboy texted each other last night. I don't know why he tries to play standing up and play with his hip. But last night, he actually got down in the stand, so he's capable of doing it.
He did. I think they ridiculing him a lot, and he's hearing about it. Yeah. So he wants to play defense.
Yeah. But that boy got down in the stands. That boy got down in the stands and played defense. He wasn't trying to hip, you know what I'm saying? So I have no idea where he learned that from.
I think Kid probably showed him how to do it, probably.
But in the off season, he needs to go to doing them wall sits so them thighs can be all right to get down in the stand.
How you feel about Dirk? Is Dirk in your top 10 of all time?
He's definitely the top with power forward, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's gonna be the top all time, you know what I'm saying?
You don't
like
think he's in
that.
the top 10?
Huh?
You think he's gonna be in the top 10?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Nah. It's too many other people all the time.
Okay.
But Dirk, especially legit.
You think he's top 20?
I mean, that step back a fool, but he won the championship, but I don't think it's still a lot of people that's better than him. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a 7-footer that can score like crazy, but I don't know.
You think if he would won at 06, you think he would have been in the top 10?
So to me, if he won 06 and then won,
And then
I mean, he probably
2011?
could have. Yeah, because 06, I can't remember. I'm getting 2011, 06 mixed up.
Y'all had Daniels, Marquise. Y'all had, who else y'all had? Y'all didn't really have a really good team.
We didn't. But they should have won. But we ain't going to talk about that. Let's just say he won.
You feel like the referees?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dwayne Wade went to the free throw line every play. Eased them back in there. Because Dirk was playing. I'm talking about Dirk was playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but also, maybe they owed us one for 2011.
How you think Luka? You think Dallas gonna win next year?
Nah, next year when it comes to the NBA, you don't know because you don't know with injuries. You don't know trades, last minute trades because I don't feel like we will. Like again, I don't feel like we'll be here until after the trade before the mid season. So, but I'm glad that they're getting what's the word for it? They're getting like they already played Game 7 and stuff with the Clippers. So I feel like when they came into Game 7, experience. I don't know why I couldn't figure that. Okay. So they're gonna have more experience now. So that's why I feel like they did better than the Suns because they didn't have no Game 7 experience, and we already been through that. We already had 2 tough rounds with the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be more experienced for sure. Luka gonna be more experienced, and then I feel like I Jason Kidd is good with him.
Okay. Let's talk about how'd you cut Joe Budden's hair? How'd you meet Joe Budden?
My homegirl Danisha, she this is before Instagram was popping. I think it was more like Twitter in the back in the days when we used to be on the video chats. You know what I mean? Like
Tiny Chat? Or
and a whole bunch of video chats. So I guess she got cool with him like that, and they came in town, and she put me down with him, and then I cut him like 5 times.
Oh, so, for real?
Yeah.
You cool with him?
I guess I cool with him. I mean, if he come in town, you know what I'm saying? But as far as just like talking on the regular, like nah. But the livest thing that he did was
shouted you out.
Like one time he came and he was like, "I'm looking for a barber in Houston." Especially my boy Whatabarber, you know what I mean? Everybody just on Twitter tagging me, calling me, and then we linked up. So yeah.
Did you get more revenue? Like people started hitting you up after that? Like you got more heads?
I don't think cutting a celebrity really gets you more heads, but I mean it does solidify you more. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to cutting celebrities, like I don't care for cutting celebrities anymore. You know what I mean? Because they can go to anybody. Like you know what I mean? Like these days they don't care who their barber is. Like. If I'm not gonna be like your main barber, take me on tour, I don't care. Like I'm not.
You know, I was just about to ask you that. How much would they need to pay you to take you on tour?
Well, it's just gonna have to depend on like I'm gonna have to think about the future. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta think about how long it's gonna be. Then what if it like for like 6 months to like Steve Harvey, his barber was on tour with him, and then he lost his hair, and then he was paying his barber like. It was something crazy. It was like $10,000 a month or something. Yeah, but all of it has to really just depend because I know I have clients that'll stick with me, but like 6 months, I gotta think about okay after the tour. Oh y'all, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about how much I lose like that, how much people find another barber and be comfortable with them. Even though I do have people that be with me. Like I got one guy, he'll go see his kids out of town in Beaumont, but. If he got a haircut the next day, he gonna come get his haircut for Beaumont and then drive back. Even though he's from Houston and he's staying in Houston, but like I know people that's gonna be loyal, people that's gonna be with me for a long time. So it's just gonna be like really the situation. How does it set me up for after the 6 months? You know what I'm saying?
What if it was for a year?
Well, it just depends. It just depends what is gonna set me up because you gotta think about all those clients gonna have to find another barber and they might be comfortable where they at in that year. You know what I'm saying? So it really just depends on like the setup and the money. what we talking and what it can do for me for the future.
What if they're like, I'm gonna give you $200,000 for 6 months.
For how much?
6 months. $200,000 for 6 months.
Oh yeah, we in that thing. We in that thing for sure.
So you wouldn't be tripping?
No.
On them finding another barber at all?
Not for 200, because you know what I can do with 200?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
But if it's something like 60, nah.
60, so 10 a month is not enough?
Nah.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't think so, because when I come back, like, I got to build them back up. You know, I might, let's say, I'm going to just put numbers together. So let's say if I had 60 regular clients and then I'm gone for 6 months, I might just get back 30 of them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They might hurt me just for this quick. You know what I'm saying? But
what about 100? Is that enough or no?
Honestly, it just depends on the situation and time and who it is. Like, cause like think about it, I also can win. Let's say if it's a certain person I can learn. You know what I'm saying? I might learn different stuff on stage.
What if it was like Mark Cuban for like 6 months?
Cuban? Oh yeah, I'm with Mark Cuban, man. Cause when I come back, I'm like, hey y'all, I ain't even cutting no more. You know what I'm saying? He told me where to put this money.
Exactly. It's all the knowledge. Exactly.
Yeah. So like Mark Cuban for sure, I definitely whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to like, remember I talked to you earlier about I'm waiting for all my cryptos and all that stuff to do right how I believe it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, when I get the millions, I'm gonna stop cutting hair. And I was trying to tell them like, nah, I'm gonna still cut hair because it's gonna be the people that, it might not be the whole week. It might just be Friday and Saturday, then maybe Saturday, just cause people I'm cool with or had that relationship with. But yeah, cause I ain't trying to cut hair forever. So that's why right now I just cut Thursday through Saturday. I'm just trying to ease on.
But you got a nest egg though, right?
Like not necessarily the nest egg, but I got like different stuff I have money in to help that grow.
I mean, the crypto's a nest egg.
Yeah.
Like you can cash out and you'll be comfortable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that being said, when do you see yourself retiring from cutting hair?
Probably.
Or you can do it forever? Probably
cut forever, but it ain't gonna be like, cause right now the goal is to make more and cut less. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not already slaving like some people probably cut to 10 o'clock at night. No, I'm done at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I probably gonna cut forever as long as like me still being playing basketball, as long as I can still walk and stand up. Cause that's something I like to do. Like you know, I like the people that come in, the conversations and stuff like that. It's still like how we like to play basketball. Yeah. It's still something like that. I still like to cut hair. I like my art. I like my work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I ever just retire unless, well, even if I do make meals, like I said, I'm still gonna cut hair. It just might not. So
it don't matter how much you make, you still gonna cut hair.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Because I mean, still
you enjoy cutting hair.
So it's still gonna be those people that, like, I might not cut. Back to the numbers again, 60 people a week. It might just be 20 people. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna cut.
What are you? What cryptocurrency are you in right now?
Right now, my main one is Ava, and that's the same one Mark Cuban's in. I don't know if he's still in it, but I've been in that for a minute. AAVE, it's a DeFi.
Did you get into Doge like Mark?
Nuh-uh.
No.
Most of the stuff I've been in since 2017.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? So all the stuff that I got in now, the latest one I got in now that actually did something, but you know everything's down right now, is Mana, Decentraland.
Okay.
I got in at like 9 cents and then it went crazy all the way like to $5.
Did you sell?
Nuh-uh, I didn't sell. So I mean, I've been up. You know what I mean? I turned $200 to, you know, what I turned it into. So and now somebody can figure out the numbers. But no, I mean, I could have got out, but I still believe in the metaverse and Facebook Meta and all that. So I'm just waiting. Like,
it's only gonna go up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I put in the $200, a pair of shoes. I ain't care. So that's what I kind of do. Like, put small money in. I'm not putting big money in. So just
no thousands of dollars.
The only one I did is the Ava, but that was all profit money from when I used to do stuff with the Bitcoin. So Ava is the one I'm trying to take me to the top, and I feel like it will, because it's not like Dogecoin. It's not like the BS coins. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a legit one. So we're just hoping, wishing, so
praying. Is there anybody you look up to, like mentors, or do you have any mentors? Like,
I mean, like the people I look up to, they ain't like those I don't know, but I mean, I'm a LeBron fan, so you know what I'm saying. I like Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne, but you know, Lil Wayne not really active as much anymore. But that's what I came up on. But as far as mentors,
that's why you got dreads, because of Lil Wayne?
Nah.
No, I'm just asking.
Nah. But now, like I got like older people that I cut their hair. You know what I'm saying? I just listen to them and get stuff. But like one guy, his name Nobi. I'm cool with Nobi like that. I guess he didn't really get his meals or whatever he got. I don't know. I ain't gonna even say he got meals, but the way he got his money, he said he didn't really get it until like later on in life. And I say he's like what 55ish or whatever. Mm-hmm. But he likes me a lot because he's like saying that the stuff that I'm doing right now, he wasn't doing that at that age.
He had a job.
Who? Like he just everything that I'm doing at like 36 or whatever, he wasn't doing that. He got no, just life. Like
okay, like the slingshots and all that. No,
just life in general. Okay. Like at his age, he wasn't doing this type of stuff I'm doing. So he sees good in me. Okay. So that's why we connect like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I have people like that I can learn, that I learn from, and other people I cut and just learn little small stuff and have conversations with. Because you got to think about when I cutting hair, I come into it with so many different people. Mm-hmm. So they learn from me and I learn from them.
What got you in the slingshots?
Right now, I'm partnering with my brother and our other homeboy. So it's three of us, and they both had slingshots already. They had sticks. So we tried to do like a Super Bowl party. I think, I can't remember what year it was, but it was recently Kansas City and who was it? When Kansas City won, who they played?
Are you talking about when they? I can't.
It was in Miami, but anyways, we had a party in Miami or whatever, and that's when we first started. We was trying to like put money together and invest and make more money and all that type of stuff. And so the party didn't do well, but we still got our money back with the contracts or whatever. So we used to always just have regular meetings of like, what can we do to get some money? You know, we went from thinking about buying pressure washers, like all kinds of stuff, getting lots, getting cars at the auction. We thought about everything. So they already had slingshots, and then one day I was like, I think I want to get one. And then the automatics came in, and so I got one. We had three, and so that's how we kind of started. You know, and so we just started that way. And so we found out people didn't really rent the sticks like that. Because, you know, women don't really drive sticks, but now when you get the automatics, more women can drive. Okay. And so then they both went and got one, so boom, we got 5. And then we just worked our business, and I think we got like 8 right now. So,
what other streams of income you got?
Besides
the slingshots,
cutting hair, the slingshots, and the stocks and cryptos, I got a embroidery machine. I mean, if I wanted to make money,
make shirts,
I can make that, and I got the cricket and heat press, so I can do shirts too. But I mean, I'm a hustler, so really,
I was saying, like, who got you in that entrepreneur? Who got you in that entrepreneur mind frames? You never had a job, like you never had a.
Well, when I came to U of H, like I in high school, I worked like KFC. Then I think after my first year in college, I came back home and I worked at like Walmart or whatever. But for the most part, just I always cutting hair. And I think the 2 jobs that I had here in Houston, I worked at Sears, and I used to have to I sold electronics, and then I worked at Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? So them the only 2 jobs I had, really. But with it just being me and my mom, and then she had my sister at when I was 10. You know what I'm saying? So I was still kind of single, the only child or whatever. But me moving to Houston, just being by myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get it how I get it, you know what I'm saying? So
but you figured it out.
Yeah. So my mom didn't really just help like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if it was like, if I needed some money because it was something bad, yeah. But for the most part, she just threw me in the water. I came down here by myself, been down here by myself since 2003, and look where it's at.
Do you feel like you got it from the mud?
Yeah. Okay. So I had to learn. Like, I had like a lot of stuff that I wish that I know now. If I knew then, I'll be
multi-millionaire.
I'll be something. So it's like a lot of stuff that you have to unlearn to learn. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, like, it's a lot of stuff. I used to be retarded, like, I ain't paying back my taxes, this and that. I mean, not taxes, but my student loans and just this and that. And at first I ain't want to get a house because I'm like that, you know, all the stuff that you don't know. But if I've been having my house since 2016. But think about if I would have had a house in 2007 or something. Like, come on, and then been in the game like that. When I had the chance to do that, when I had a roommate when rent was $800, we splitting it's $400, and I'm getting money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you just don't know. I'm buying rims, 22s on Mustang, and just. But yeah.
Is it where do you see yourself in like 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years. Honestly, continue to make money, but hopefully married with a family. Cause I mean, you know the way Houston is out here, I ain't in these streets or anything anymore. So really just that, and continue to make money.
Is there like a deadline of you getting married? No,
it's no deadline. Like, cause I mean, I had a deadline when I don't have any kids, so I didn't have a deadline, but it was like, okay, I don't want to have kids before 18, then 21, then 25, then after 30, it was like, so you know what I'm saying?
So you always want to be a father?
Huh?
You always want to be a father?
Yeah, of course, but I don't want to be no baby daddy. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I
was the same way.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, I feel like I have a lot. I don't need too much more, but the family thing next, you know what I'm saying? So, no lie, I pray for a wife and pray for a family with kids. Like, I don't want to leave this earth without having a kid. You know what I'm saying? My mom's first son or my dad's first son. I at least want to leave with something. Mm-hmm. So I definitely pray not leave this earth.
You want that legacy.
Yeah. At least gotta have one. You know what I'm saying?
Does it matter if it's a boy or a girl? You know you want a boy. You know you want a boy.
Definitely want a boy, but
if it's a girl, you're not tripping?
Nah, I'm not tripping. Mm-hmm. She gonna learn how to play basketball.
Oh yeah, if I had a girl, she would learn how to play basketball too.
But I mean, I really just want two, and I just hope that it's a boy and a girl because I want both. You know what I'm saying? But if it's two boys, I'll probably be cool. But if it's two girls, we gotta try again.
So you had two girls, you're gonna try for another boy. So you can be like Steph Curry.
I gotta try.
Then he had 3 girls, or before he had a boy, he had 2 girls.
I don't know. I don't even keep up with that.
Okay, let me go through these questions and then we're done.
All
right. Rental property or Airbnb?
I probably would say, just from the videos of people I watch, I heard a dude say, let's say if you got a rental property, you rented it out, and let's say, I'm just putting numbers together, and let's say the mortgage is $1,200, but you charge them $16, that's 4 times 12, 48 at the end of the year. So AC go out, that might be, you know what I'm saying? So maybe Airbnb.
Airbnb? Okay. Commercial building or house?
As far as
just owning it. Like, what would you prefer?
That's tough because I mean, I feel like you'll make more money with a commercial building, but at least you have a home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I at least want to have a house before I have a commercial building. I don't know.
Okay. Money or equity?
I mean, equity.
Equity?
Yeah, because I mean, sure, you don't make no money, you still got, you know what I'm saying? You got stuff you could sell but I mean, you need the money in case you need it right then and there. 850
credit score or $1 million?
That's tough because with 850, you can go get anything you want almost, but with $1 million, you can make some things shake too.
Exactly. You can fix your credit with $1 million.
Yeah.
And then you could still have a couple of hundred. We could probably have $950,000.
Yeah. So I guess with that, $1 million.
$1 million. All right. Barbershop or hair salons?
Barbershops. I'm a barber.
Joe Budden or Gucci Man?
It was like, is that research or that's just a regular question?
That's research.
Because I'm like, you named 2 people that I actually cut. It's like, Joe Budden, he extra cool. Like how he is on the podcast and all that.
That's how he is in real life.
That's him. Gucci Man, I'm not going to lie to you. When I got the call, it was like All-Star game here in Houston. When he came, they told me I was cutting Future hair. But then again, when I think about it, why would I cut Future hair? If anything, it'd be an edge up because he got dreads. Yeah. When I got there on the tour bus, it was Gucci Man. So all the stuff you know about Gucci Man, like, I was like nervous. You feel me?
He was with a bunch of dudes, or
yeah, he was on the tour bus. They was on the tour bus. So I
was like smoking.
Yeah, they was doing everything.
They had girls on there, or just them?
Just them. And so like I cut his hair, and he got lit, and so he was just chilling in front of me, down there falling asleep. He's like, "You want a picture?" But he was intimidating, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, both of them was a great experience.
Was Waka with him?
No, this is he wasn't with him. This is with it being All-Star being in Houston. This is like before Young Thug, and then the funny thing, he was playing Young Thug in this thing, so Young Thug was with him at that point. Not with him, but under the record label.
That's when they did that mixtape?
Yeah.
Okay. Joel Ortiz or Crooked Eye?
Crooked Eye kind of quiet, so Joel,
he was talking to you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Worst the 5'9" or Alvin Kamara, my bad.
Probably Kamara. He cool because we vibe. We like the same type. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still cool?
I'm pretty sure because one of his good friends, I cut his hair on the regular. He played basketball. He played at U of H. Right now, he was playing for. He got picked up with the Pacers, and now he playing for the DC G League team. So I know I'm always connected.
Mm-hmm. Was it a coincidence that you cut the whole slaughterhouse, or it just happened like that?
I cut Joe Budden one time, and then
he refers you to Joel.
Nah, they end up coming back again for a concert.
Okay.
So I went to their hotel, and so they all were there.
They all were there?
Yeah.
That's dope.
But I think I did. I can't remember. It's probably in my bio, but I think I cut one of them more than once. You know what I'm saying?
Slingshot or commercial building?
Oh, commercial building any day.
Okay.
Slingshot, it's cool, but
at least it'll make you income though.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you, man.
Already. Oh, appreciate you having me.
Appreciate you. That's it.